Okay, 4.1 time. Let's jump straight into Act 3 of the Archon quest. I'm excited to see where the story goes.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax.
I'm sure there's someone out there who wants to come after us.
Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
If we wanted to rest, couldn't we pick somewhere with a decent view?
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Okay.
Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
I have a feeling that's not going to happen.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Never heard of them.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy.
Chatty little
Looks
fairy.
like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
To be fair, I feel like if we're classifying Paimon as a fairy, I feel like she'd be a big fairy, because fairies are very small, typically, right?
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
Paimon, you do all the talking.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Okay.
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
Yeah, he wants to throw us in jail.
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
I'm here.
Nivelette, we're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Paimon, can you just let the guy stand somewhere? Why you gotta question him?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you.
Why are you
But
just
as for what
standing
I need to
around?
discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Wants to throw us in jail, right?
The situation is this.
We already know from the trailer.
It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
So that's Arlecchino, right?
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this,
Probably related to Tartaglia.
I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Really?
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament.
Yeah,
We
probably.
convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
Yeah, just tell her the Oratrice did it. She can go take up her business with the machine.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
Are you gonna throw her in by herself?
You won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
What does she need? Does she need an adult?
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all.
What the?
Look,
That looked
I am
weird.
the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Fosalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Time for the meeting with the knave, and Lady Farina insisted upon arrives.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Well, here she is. First time seeing Arlecchino
I
in-game.
assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
Arlecchino, fourth of the Harbingers.
Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party
Very steamy.
even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
Yeah, they almost falsely arrested two of them and threw them in jail, but you know.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand.
Oh, we're all good then.
The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Yes, let's do so.
Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
Well, the thing is, hasn't he already just been arrested? Like, he already had his time in court and was pronounced guilty. So I don't know if they can just hand him over.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Just go there yourself and ask for him?
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
The knave won't be easy to deal with.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
I'm sure she has her ways.
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
Yeah, but Fatui Harbingers have beat up Archons before, so...
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Disappeared?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meripede.
Couldn't you have just told Arlecchino that, and just had her go look for him?
Special guards oversee the fortress, and its
There you
internal
go, problem
systems are
solved.
extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
Are we friends?
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Because I don't think friend is the right word.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance.
Okay.
This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail.
Did you tell her he's missing? Because that wasn't part of the cutscene earlier.
The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
But why do you want us to go?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
And we do have his vision, still. I don't know if that's going to come into play at all.
And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles.
Now you describe it like that, but you still send people there when they're proclaimed guilty? And if you were just exiling people and they just happened to go there, then wouldn't we not need to do all this stuff with Arlecchino?
All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Alright, let's go to jail.
So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Since you're in such a tough spot.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret.
I'm gonna tell everyone.
We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merapede's entrance on Arrhenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Okay.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Shackles.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
We've already agreed, Paimon. Just accept it.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Does that include primo gems?
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
That sounds like way too much food. I don't think we'd be able to do anything if we ate that much.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Isn't that the what they got from out of the Chino?
All right, Neverland, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
There's an entrance here?
Just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Arrhenius.
Is this a giant elevator that goes down, I guess? Because I don't think there's anything up.
Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
And here I thought the Fortress of Meripede was going to be like that tower we can see to the east of Fontaine. I guess that's something completely different.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah,
Okay.
we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates.
I'm going to fight them all.
The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
Okay.
All right. That's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline.
Madeline?
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Well then, can you look the other way?
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Alright, let's go down. Down to prison. Oh, so this is the elevator? Hello. I'm here to turn myself in. I have committed the gravest of crimes. I spoiled the story.
It's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Have you seen Tartaglia?
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
All the more reason to do it.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Maret will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Yep.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
What happened to the whole we spoiled the story in public story? Or did we just make that up for Charlotte? Anyways, I'm pretty sure only Paimon ate the cake, so is the Traveler free to go?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble.
Yes, we are heinous criminals.
And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
You flatter
Now
us.
I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Paimon. Is Paimon allowed to float for this? Under Maret's guidance, you complete something or other. Are we in prison
And
yet?
we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
What?
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days.
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
I mean, the Traveler's not even a name, but you know. Ooh, they have a big fancy gate. Makes no noise. Same with the boat, no noise at all. Everything is completely silent. Suddenly I'm in the water. Ooh, that looks cool.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Anything?
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
I mean, what's not in it for you? Why were you sent to bring us in?
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons.
Okay.
Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
Can they buy me Primo Gems?
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice.
So what if I just go around and steal everyone else's coupons?
And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know?
Now I had to wonder, is there a spot out in the ocean where I can go underwater and see this window from the outside? Probably not.
Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
I see. Have you seen the Duke, or have you seen a Harbinger from Snezhnaya? I guess we'll ask about Tartaglia.
Why aren't you answering us again?
He probably says the same for both.
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
I'll pay you with a knuckle sandwich, how about that?
So all you care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Give what a try? What are we doing? Can I fight the robots? Okay, I guess I'm going down this elevator. If I press the right button. Going down some more. What, have we gone all the way down to Nokron?
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
Nah, it's fine. You're probably the only one who doesn't fit in.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by.
Let's just keep shouting story spoilers.
If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us.
If we ever get found out, then maybe we'd become criminals for real.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but...
We ate a cake.
You wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so.
Yeah, the Archon's not someone important.
Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so... Good luck.
Okay.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Garderex around here.
Let's fight them. Does this mean that...
They're already onto us?
Get ready to fight. Oh, is this the dude?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardemex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard.
What if I attack them?
When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardemex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex.
But aren't we still just, prisoners?
And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
So you must be.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely weather. Yeah, sure.
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
Nah, he didn't give me enough information. It was okay. His attitude could use some work, though. He's taking great care of a splendid chap, really. Say the first one.
Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the best opportunity in his prison career to be promoted.
Yeah, should have given us that information, buddy.
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I once hoped for a chance to do some higher level work. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace. Losing out on such a big opportunity because I couldn't see past my own nose.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
Okay.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's just roll with it for now.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
And attack his mechs. Monglane? That's a weird name. Why do all the ladies that work here have names that start with M? We had Madeline and then like Marin. No, not Marin. I forget what her name was. It was like Maret or it was something. And now we have Monglane, which is probably not pronounced that way because that's a really weird sounding name. Fill out the form first. Which form? If you don't know which form you have to fill in, find someone who does know and then come back. Can I just fill out all the forms? I will take one of each.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Yeah, you better watch out, or we'll eat your cake.
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards.
He's got a lot of scars going on.
Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria.
Coupon
You can
Cafeteria.
come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Oh man, welfare meal.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat.
I feel like hungry work is not very productive work.
It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade.
Can I buy your coat?
But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Okay.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all.
Imagine if we did just get arrested at the beginning of the story for releasing a flying object on the morning of a Tuesday or whatever it was. We just came straight here.
Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
But I want my free meal. Welfare meal.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
The what? Pancration ring?
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
It's like a fight ring?
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
I will fight everyone.
I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
Oh, sounds great.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena,
What?
and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Forgot to turn my requests off. Oh well.
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, does she now?
Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Hello. You're a guard? Damn, I like your uniform. Very nice. Next time Sis has time off... Sorry, I was daydreaming. Do you need something? I need your clothes. How many coupons do you want for him? Hello.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait. What time is it again?
You know, that's a good point. Do they have clocks down here?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
How do they keep track of time?
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez. That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry. Forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The
Okay.
guards will inform you where your bunk is later.
What if I want to sleep
In the
now?
Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons, if you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Okay.
Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
You got it, boss.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Okay. Is it? It is Lenny. What the? What in the world is he doing here?
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace.
Why is he in here?
Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
And he's gone. Well, that was weird. What in the world is Lenny doing in here? Oh, this person has a Hydra vision. This is that little character we saw with Risley in the...
What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
in that first Fontaine trailer thingy. The Final Feast or whatever it was called. So I'm guessing this is going to be a playable character in the future at some point, since she has a vision.
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewin.
Sigewin, okay.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewin here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Sounds like you'll be a healer.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Okay.
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Where are all the primo gems?
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
I already got my
You
meal.
should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here. What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations?
Well, so far I've only seen the box.
Wow, It looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
Main thing is that it's free.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw?
Oh, is that a thing?
Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random?
So we cheated the system.
Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure. Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? Has he been taking care of his health?
I mean, he seems fine enough.
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
Look, we just gave you news about him. It's been 2 seconds.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal.
Okay.
After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Understood.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
What? How in the world did we get all the way up here? The entrance to the fortress was here. We just went down some elevators and we're all the way up here all of a sudden? How does that work? You know what? I'm gonna go get the Statue of the Seven and then continue this quest so I can see what the heck the map looks like. Statue of the Seven. Oh, bam. Okay, now we can see the different floors of the fortress. Excellent.
The Traveler in Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself.
Okay.
Bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now.
What do you mean staying home? What home have we ever had?
By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now.
Did we?
Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things?
It's very possible.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
Well, there's nothing we can do about that. We're already here after all.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up."
What do you think he'd do if we did do that?
And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
Let's just start asking people.
You mean?
They need presents here.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
Yeah. I wonder if Lynette's here as well. If I had to guess, I'd say he's here for the same reason we are.
Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
And look, there's something over there.
Huh? Oh, it's
Oh, you left a card.
Paimon didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow.
Okay.
What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon said he'd write something important.
Well, we are a buddy he ran into on the street, essentially, so...
If you say so. We can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
With a bit of trepidation, you and Paimon... something or other. You stretch. That's what you do.
Finally awake.
You're up early today, Paimon.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
Told them everything.
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
I'm sure they could bribe you with food.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
What if I'm not hungry?
Sorry! We're going right away!
Set off as soon as possible.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Do I?
We just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
You know that makes me just want to interrupt you more, right?
Sir.
Interrupt everything he
Listen
says.
carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you.
Are you sure about that?
Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Merope doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
No.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets.
Process widgets.
Watch carefully,
Okay.
and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange. This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
You get 0.2.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak.
Oh, come on.
Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lenny first, right? He probably just finished up his work, too. He should be around here somewhere.
Hey, over here.
Hello.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
He peeked out from behind the box.
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little...
She's just
The only
hungry.
thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
Can I see her?
That's right.
There she is.
My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Not really.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
And then he released a flying object on the morning of a Tuesday.
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
Ah, I see. Lenny wants to roll for a Nervalette and he didn't have enough Primo Gems. I see where this is going.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
The question is, what are you two really doing here?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret.
A giant Primogem stash?
Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since.
Man, they're really working hard to keep their Primogems a secret down here.
We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Why is the house so interested about this secret?
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Interesting.
How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
That's interesting.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
We can tell everyone everything. It's all fine.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
No, Paimon, you see, the thing you failed to realize is that we don't care about him either.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together.
Sure.
As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
I must refuse. Paimon gives him a finger wag.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna help the Fatui find any Gnosises.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
Yes, please.
It's okay to open up a little.
If all we're doing is sharing info, fine, but I may reconsider if things get serious.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meropide has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards.
Interesting.
You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Let's go to the Forbidden Zone.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub! Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again.
As long as you're here long enough, it'll only be a matter of time before you get it again.
Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place.
What? Have some advice for us, old-timer?
I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right?
Are you telling me to cause trouble?
What they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules? What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Oh, sounds like fun. Let's break all the rules.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that!
Have some advice for us?
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that?
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that'd break rules.
In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
Why, yes, I did think that. Now tell me.
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the Rag and Bone Shop.
Rag and Bone
Just
Shop?
Call me Vidoc. Bye-bye now.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
Is it possible that someone would just disappear? But I'm still interested.
Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now.
So there's hidden rules and forbidden zones.
We were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
After your meal, you spend some time getting familiar with the fortress. Before long, it's nighttime. How do we know that? I have no idea. There are no clocks down here.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever
Okay.
But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time.
Okay.
They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else.
We should just go around and steal other people's coupons.
Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Well, what is this? Oh, is this his hydro vision? Interesting. Am I about to control him? I hear someone calling me. Is that the fight ring? What is happening right now? Okay, that was weird.
Are you awake, Traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night?
I dreamed of child.
Is that even possible? Unless...
What do you mean is that possible?
An ordinary dream?
Literally anything is possible in a dream. What kind of question is that, Paimon?
Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time?
Yes, we still have it.
Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours.
Do they do that? Maybe I can use his vision to see everything he experienced from his perspective. Okay, sure, why not?
Has its first major breakthrough. Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went?
He was at the fight ring. The dream was a little hazy and I didn't see anything particularly useful.
Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons.
Yeah.
Paimon's beat. But after so many shifts, it seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
All you do is float around telling me what to do.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Hello.
Oh, hey there. We've seen you before.
No, we haven't, Paimon.
Really close, isn't it?
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet.
Sure.
I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the
Damn.
foreman Grainville always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
In other words, you haven't managed any improvement in 15 years.
Hey, not so loud.
I say what I want, Paimon. I'm the MC.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
Alright, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
I think I've got the work more or less down pat. You just haven't quite learned all the rules.
Did you just ask about the rules?
No, there was no question mark there. I didn't ask anything.
Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from?
Some dude. The hidden rules, that's what they're called, right?
Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little.
Cool.
Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Uh-huh.
Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen.
Okay, so how do I break all of them as quickly as possible?
If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Like what? Oh, don't scare Paimon!
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
Huh.
How could that happen?
That's weird. What did the worker look like?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
What, Tartaglia? Isn't this a legend from a while ago or something? I don't think this story would be about Tartaglia because he was in here recently. That wouldn't really make much sense. But thanks for the information. We'll give it a try.
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about.
Yes, it is.
Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling you.
Tell me more.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
Sounds like a good lead to me.
Alright, if you insist. Oh, I'm exhausted. It's just work, and more work. Paimon's little body can't handle this much longer. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime.
Good. We've skipped straight to the good part.
Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. What's going to happen? But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all?
It's probably gonna spike our food or something. That would be quite the disappointment.
Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal. Wait, what?
We got some purple things. I can't really tell what they are.
What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same. Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would make food like this?
Never seen a welfare meal like this.
What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about?
Someone went missing before, and now our meals have this strange meat.
No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey,
Why would it be purple?
Isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
What's up with the purple food?
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and shout out.
How could this be fun? Hey, don't leave! You barely even looked at it! Hey! Ugh, what should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Has he tried to hide something?
Let's just eat it and see what happens.
Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now she's lost her appetite.
A strange meat.
Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Uh-huh.
Paimon wouldn't have chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Siegeween when you need her anyway? The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch. And nobody knows where Siegeween gets off to.
Huh. Interesting. This isn't just a coincidence. She's always absent during lunch?
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siegeween's always super dedicated to her work. Where else would she possibly go?
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
Empty infirmary. Maybe Siegeween is just off eating her lunch. Oh, Lynette. Oh, is this her? What are you doing down here?
Siegeween? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone?
Hello, Traveler. Paimon. Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work.
Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here?
It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work.
Oh, so she likes to watch people suffer. I see, I see.
Are you talking about pets or people?
You also happen to be a veterinarian as well as a nurse head?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted.
So she's supposed to be a Melazine. Why does she look different from all the others? Like, she just straight up looks human, but with Melazine horns. Hey, what is up with that?
Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse.
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work and don't push yourself too hard.
We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated.
Yes,
Well,
I am
get why
all
you're
powerful.
prohibited from participating in any official fights. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you.
Can't know for sure if you don't let me have a go.
However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
Can I just fight? I just want to fight.
About the fighters. How can we possibly know who to support?
I know what to do. We bet on someone, and then we beat them up and replace them.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Where's the rest of your dialogue?
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
Could it be that there's some sort of rule here?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too.
Hidden rules.
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid. Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
Okay.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor,
More stories?
there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him. However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the event's organizers. But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
Well, let's do it. Have you seen what he really looks like?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was...
It was actually 5 different people that all shared a mask. Thanks for the information. We'll give it a try.
Huh? We will?
You're not serious. Look,
Yes.
here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Yep.
It sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Seems you've made up your mind. Just be sure to protect Paimon, okay?
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Cool.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
Hey, who cares? I want to bet on both.
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick...
We'll buy tickets for both.
Huh? For both fighters?
Yes.
I could tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no?
No, I understand the rules.
For you more clearly.
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupon.
All right then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take our coupon. Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
Man, do I not even get to see the fight? I want to watch this fight. I paid 3,000 coupons to bet on both these guys. I might as well watch. Oh my god, Paimon's not floating?
Hey, Traveler.
I've never seen such a thing.
Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Oh, did I buy something? Is it more purple meat?
A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look?
I didn't buy anything. Unless this is...
Oh, right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is the bad thing that Colin said would happen.
It's a bomb.
Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
Sure. Hide under the bed.
Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it!
Doesn't seem especially scary, but there is something a little odd inside.
Huh? What is it? Are you okay? Let Paimon take a peek too.
It's a bottle of red stuff.
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like...
Rumor has it the boxer went missing, and the liquid in the bottle obviously looks like blood.
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
Do you want to give it a taste?
Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon.
Seems we'll have to investigate. This place is chock full of strange happenings, after all.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
No, we should just drink it immediately.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there?
Oh, this guy.
Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
Hello.
Ah. Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work.
I mean, I don't have very many
You're
right
getting
now.
into the swing of things around here.
My goal is to become the next Duke.
Impressive. Very impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it. Just tell us already.
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds?
No.
Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
What are these pipes that make strange sounds? I don't think I've heard anything before.
Something even more terrible? Like what?
Like green meat?
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals?
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
Uh-huh.
But what's even
Paimon.
scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
Nah, that can't be what's going on. Because, like, no one ever breaks these rules to get this stuff. There's still a chance that what we saw isn't connected to cannibals.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
I will tell everyone.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity.
It's not something I thought I'd ever hear Paimon say. You really think cannibals could take me in a fight?
Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Alright, then just like before, let's get ready to investigate another hidden rule.
When will all the secrets end? Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question.
What do you know about cannibals?
Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well...
You see, sometimes we hear strange noises at night.
Right!
And I'm pretty sure it's not the voices in my head.
A few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days.
Pipe cleaning
Lots of
days,
us
you
don't
say?
willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days.
Oh, you don't say.
Try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want. And if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
And if that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences.
Or do we?
Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned?
Those might be the days when the cannibals are active. But it might also be nothing. Just the pipes being cleaned.
Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night.
What if the cannibals are the ones cleaning the pipes? No reason not to find out the truth for ourselves.
I knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us. Oh, Paimon's so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
You just need to wait until everyone else has fallen asleep. If we miss our chance tonight, it'll be a while before we get another opportunity.
Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone. Huh?
Oh,
Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
Paimon, quick. Slap her. Oh, another hydro vision, I guess. A vision from the vision. Okay, he's running around. Getting some exercise in the morning, you know. Oh, where the heck is this? Why is there grass and stuff growing here? Something is calling me. I have to go. And he wandered off, never to be seen again.
Traveler, come on, wake up!
I had another dream about child.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
Investigating the pipes tonight is the right call.
Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them?
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, well, it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
This part of the quest was very poorly done. What the heck was that?
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
Nope.
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
Enough with the theatrics.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna kick all your butts. All those rumors about cannibals and hidden rules were started by you, weren't they?
So what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories, and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's something calling me. I have to go.
What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey, do you know our boss?
Natalia's their boss?
Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
Sure. We came here to learn what happened to him.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So, unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
Gave him the business for a while, and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration ring.
So they let him fight in the ring, but not me? What kind of discrimination is this?
You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But has a child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive.
I mean, I can swim underwater forever with no breath meter, so what's stopping him from that?
But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone, and that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing we know for sure.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
Can you take us there? We want to go to the spot where he left.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
I know a good diver. Me.
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
I guess we're gonna go talk to
Lenny
about
what happened to Child here.
getting Fremine over here.
Whew. We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask Lenny, he'll definitely have Fremine help us.
Why can't we just do this ourselves?
Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler!
Oh, that's Act 3? Okay. I was not expecting it to just end right there.
It's morning already? Paimon still needs more sleep.
Kind of a weird spot to end Act 3. I figured, like, shouldn't the act have a resolution to its plot? Let's use some coupons to skip our shift this morning, or let's take the morning off. Oh, there's that Lenny card on the table.
Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Lenny's cards!
It's been a while since we've contacted him.
Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating.
Oh, how convenient.
It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
And Act 4 has started. Here's the thing with this is, do I want to split this into separate videos like I did with 1 and 2, because like these are, I mean, 3 and 4 seamlessly go together. Like honestly, Act 3, this should all just be 1 act. This shouldn't even be 2 acts. So I mean, I'll take extra rewards in here. But yeah, like this shouldn't even be 2 different acts. This is just all 1 continuous story. So I'm gonna end this video here, and Act 4 will be its own video. So until then, I will see you later.